Hey guys, what's up? Angren with my Diablo 4 Season 10 Spiritborn leveling guide, and today I want to show you how I level up to Torment 2 and 3 now. So first of all, you want to play with the Evadeborn because Evadeborn is just the best spell out there for the leveling phase, especially for your Spiritborn. You can also check out my char plan, and I also prepared a little document for you that we're gonna go through from level 1 to up to Torment 2. So you want to start with your Evade, but you can only get this at level 15, so you need to get until level 15. So you're gonna go for Crushing Hands first with some resolve stacking. So you're gonna go for like 4 rings in a Thunder Spike, then max for Crushing Hand, and then also Rampant Crushing Hand. So you will go for the 5 rings and then just go for 1 point into Armored Hide. That's also the enhanced Armored Hide. Then place it on your bar and then go for 3 points in Perseverance, so you at least get some passive resolve, and that should be enough until level 15. Get some more basic skill damage maybe, because you will also weave in a Thunder Spike. Just weave in a Thunder Spike every time you can with your basic skills. Then you also want to level in the Hell Tides even until level 15. Only do the Chaos quest line, the season quest line, until you get to your board. Should be like the first 1 or 2 quests. So you're gonna start in hard, and then you can even go for Penitent even with level 13 or 14, and also do some Chaos Rifts in these Hell Tides here. They can be kind of hard at the beginning, but if you do them with some party member, then it should be pretty fine, because if you're gonna do some of the Chaos Rifts and then you're gonna get 15 to get your Eagle Spirit Hall, so you're casting an Eagle skill or evading, shoot 6 Storm Feathers. You also have access now to your first 3 or 4 slots in your board, and then you're gonna unlock your Electricity Chaos Pack, and that means that every third of your attack now happens every second attack, and because your Thunder Spike gonna reduce your evade by 5 seconds with every third attack, this will now trigger every second attack. If we're just gonna weave in a Thunder Spike every time, so that means we have an infinite evade now, and then we can just spam our evade and kill everything with our Storm Feather. So it's really easy. And in addition, you should change your skill toggle behavior to toggle all. So what that means, so normally you just need to press your Thunder Spike and you need to keep pressing it so you can weave in a Thunder Spike in between. But if you're gonna change it to toggle all, that means you only need to press your Thunder Spike once, and then it will just cast every time. So I can show you this right now. So now I'm pressing Thunder Spike once and it casts a Thunder Spike until I'm pressing it again. So you can see now I'm pressing evade, and because I'm constantly pressing evade and it weaves in a Thunder Spike, I can just only use evade now, and that's such a huge quality of life. You don't need to hold on your Thunder Spike. So that made a huge difference. So change it. You can also change your skill bind type for your evade to your mouse wheel. That at least made it kind of easier for me and more chill for me. So then you can just start ramp up your damage, because from now on you will just delete everything. Your evade is so good and your Storm Feathers is so good. Then you can go for Penitent and then just melt everything. So for your leveling skill tree, after you got level 15, then go for 4 points into Thunder Spike and also accelerate a Thunder Spike. You can just leave in your Crushing Hand with 1 point. There's also Rampant Crushing Hand or Advantage Crushing Hand, or your Weaving if you have unyielding hits. But then just go for maximum passive bonus with like Acceleration and Brilliance, and also get your 1 point into Armored Hide as also enhanced Armored Hide, so you're gonna get your passive resolve and also max Perseverance out. First, get Apex. Understand Power will only get you at the later points. Also get Ravager, so you have it passive Ferocity 6 gain, and at your leveling, go for the Devourer, but only 1 point, because you don't want to cast your ultimate that often at leveling stage, and all of the other one just have a too long cooldown. Then you also get points into Resolution and also Supremacy. You don't need Intricacy yet for your leveling part, and then get Vital Strikes as soon as you can get. And after you got Vital Strikes, fill out everything you need. The important cornerstones, Thunder Spike, then your resolve stacks some damage damage passive, some defensive passive. Here, brilliance, acceleration, and then also get wild strikes as fast as you can get. Also focus on health heights, and if you can handle them, do the chaos rift, so you're gonna get more of your resources, and also only gonna spend your ether that you get, or like the health height resource only at the end of every health height. So just keep them up for like 300 or 400 of the resource, and then spend them on your chest. But beware, the chaos rift monsters are pretty dangerous, so they can even one-shot you. So either go from penitent to hard, but rather just spend all of your mats on your chests if you cannot handle them. And maybe you're a bit lucky like me, and you're gonna get the aspect of unyielding hits, because you're gonna get more weapon damage, and that also means more storm feather damage. So that means if you're gonna cast a gorilla skill every 4 seconds, you're gonna add it to your weapon damage, and then you will insta metal everything. So with unyielding hits, I just one-shot everything, and that's also good. With your toggle now, you just only need to rest your crushing hands once in 4 seconds. So you have your thunder spike as your toggle skill, then evade with it, then just press once your crushing hand, and then press it back to your thunder spike, and then you're gonna get the unyielding hits every time. So at the beginning, you only need unyielding hits for like the big bosses, so only use your crushing hand when you're fighting the enemies, and then you should be fine. In addition, I got some additional chaos perks, but honestly I didn't even need them. So I also got the erupting chaos, so I am gonna get some additional chaos bursts and also the invigorating attacks. But yeah, honestly I didn't really need it, so just take whatever you want besides your electricity. Later on you're gonna take Mad Guard, Crazy Brew, and then also a Beast Cornered. Then just go farm your health height on Penitent, just kill all of the chaos shifts, so then you can also get up your season board pretty fast. As you can see, I'm already like at the low ranks, so you're also gonna get some cool XP and also some mats, and you also automatically fill out all your first and like the second chapter if you just farm your health height with the chaos rifts. And also do the fleeing compasses along the way, but you need at least one for level 60s. They're pretty good. You're gonna get some amazing XP in there, and evade is spawn third. Just do them, but keep in mind always keep one of them, because we then need it for level 60. That made a huge difference. So with level 50 you can decide if you want to play more health heights because you're liking, or if you need some change, then do some strongholds. You can do the strongholds on normal, but honestly I did them on penitent because I just one-shot everything. If you have kind of problems, do them on normal, because you will get the same XP on normal like on penitent, and do just the ones you like. There are I think some better ones like Melnock, but honestly just clear some of them and you should get to level 60 with everyone. But I did like 5 or 6, and then I went back to Hell Heights because I found Hell Heights way more fun. Let's still fine, and I also did the fleeting compasses. So then when you reach 60, we want to Paragon Rush to all of our legendary nodes, because we have access now to our Paragon nodes. So just go through your points to your second board, then get Strive. I could even change this up so I get Strive in like here, this spot, but honestly I don't want to set up all of my Paragon board later on because it's kind of tedious. So I just went for the normal one, then got Drive, so I'm gonna get up to 60% more damage. Then I went to my convergence board. I could also do the same, but because I also need some damage with convergence, I just skipped it. I just went to the second last board, then got with shield, and then for the last board got zapping. And then you want to go for your convergence now, and then also get some glyphs in it like Spirit, your Check Bloom, and your Talon. That's the most important ones. You're gonna get them as the first ones, and then also get other things like Kenny, because Kenny will buff your convergence, and also get your Colossal. You're gonna do more damage the more resolve stacks you have. So that's basically the method. Just rush to your legendaries. And in addition, you're gonna get some runes early on. You're gonna get the gem with cast evade. It's a blue one, and you're also gonna get the chits where you're gonna invoke the Spiritborn, cast the Storm skill. I think it's a rare one. You should get them like with level 40 or level 50 or something, and then you can just go for your concussive storm with one rank to it, so you're gonna get automatically a barrier when you're gonna cast evade. So that's pretty great quality of life. So you're also gonna increase the damage of your wizard shield. So but with level 6 now, and after I now explain how you're gonna need to fill out your Paragon. Before you're gonna do the pit, just do one of your fleeting Hordes compasses because they are pretty good and you're gonna get like level 70, 50 quarter stuff and some other amazing loot, so that helped me a lot. And because of the 750 quarter stuff, I could just go instantly into the pit 20 and clear them and get to T1. So yeah, that's a kind of secret tip. Do one fleeting compass pretty easily on penny 10 and then do pit 20, then you're on Torment 1. And if you can handle it and have already unyielding hits and also redirected force, because that's also important, get redirected force on your weapon and get unyielding hits on your ring, because unyielding hits is kind of capped. You can get it at the beginning at your amulet to get the cap faster. You can get things like aspect of disobedience, so you're gonna get more armor and you're also gonna get some armor on your enchanting, but I will come to that later. So if you can handle pit 25, go for pit 25, but it's not really needed. You are in Torment 1, it's fine. Do a full run of Hell Tides for quick war mods, so just farm out all of the legendary chests here, the mystic chests, and you can also do when it's in Nahantu. And then after you got one, you should have like 18 to 20 of the steel. Then you can do at least one quick war, maybe also a second quick war, and also do tributes for boss mods and also kill the boss, the blood main in the Helltide areas, because you're gonna get the blood for the Lord Seer. So that's pretty fun. I think I did like 3 tributes, and with my like first tribute I also got mythic unique already. I got the Hair of Perdition, not that great for my build yet, but pretty crazy. After you have some mods to summon it at least 2 or 3 times, then go to your social, go to find a party, and then try to find boss lights either on Torment 1 or 2. But if you can handle Torment 2, go for Torment 2 and then kill them in a party. If it's too hard, if you cannot kill them, just do it in Torment 1. And then get your loyalties mantle and also get your Wujinak Pa, because they're pretty important, because your Wujinak Pa enhances your Spirit Hall now. So we have the Eagle in both main and second, because our Eagle is now a crit every time, and as you can see, we're gonna get a lot of damage with our loyalties mantle, so that also boosts our damage of our loyalties mantle. In addition, we have Wujinak Pa, and it's even better if you have a non-J1 and a legendary one, because at first you're gonna get up to 240 or up to 300% more potency of your Spirit Hall, so you're gonna get up to 900%, so it's like 20k with my Wushi and my Eagle activated. So you also need to cast the Seeker to get the bonus for it, and in addition the Seeker is now a focus skill, and then you can start some synergies with Sunbed Scorched. I also got Sunbed Scorched and I'm playing it right now, but I think I will just change it out when I have my year set up. So now also do all of your Masterworking. So Masterwork, your Stormfeather potency on your offensive ones, on your amulet, and also on your rings, as you can see here. Get Seeker charges on your resource of your ring, and it's really important to get Evade cooldown reduction on your boots to help get off from your Thunder Spike weaving, because later on we don't want to weave in a Thunder Spike, we want to weave in something else. And then also get Barrier Generation on your defensive one, and then also if you still have a legendary weapon, get your Eagle Primal Spirit Hall potency and Stormfeather's potency. And then also for your gear, try to enchant it kinda, so you're gonna get more armor, because more armor means more damage. And then also get yourself your res up, so try to look for some all res, for some fire res, and get up your res max first, and then also your armor. In addition, you can also take things like Yakin's Shell to reduce your cooldown reduction. So also with arriving in Torment 1, we can go for Marret Guard now and Crazy Brew. With Crazy Brew, we're gonna get more increased attack speed and also increased movement speed, but our healing potion has a cooldown now. And in addition, get Marret Guard, so we have more max res, armor, and increased barrier and fortified generation. We only have access to 50% of our life bar, but it should be fine with your evade. And for leveling up your perks, go for Marret Guard first, then Crazy Brew, and then electricity. So then farm pits on a 30 until you have have all of your Paragon nodes like level 90, and then you can complete also the season quest. And if you have these steps done, then go on to Torment 2 and do your Bartuk, your Infernal Hordes. You can even get this with like a wave cap 10, should get you around 800 Infernal Hordes resource, because you need to kill Bartuk for every one of these chaos perks. So you need to kill Bartuk 4 times. You can do this on Torment 2. You don't have a guaranteed chance to get a chaos unit on Torment 2. If you are already strong enough, go to Torment 3, then get your beast cornered, and then you just get even more damage, and then you're fine, and then do whatever you want for your Torment 4 and for the nodes. Now also let's discuss which aspects we have. As I said, Loyalty's Mantle and Wuxi as our uniques. You can also take Sunbird Scorched, but it's not mandatory. It's kind of nice for farming, but you also need to have the aspect of recalling feathers. You're gonna cast Storm Feathers when you cast a focus skill, and because our Eagle Seeker is now a focus skill, we always gonna cast Falling Feathers when we're gonna cast the Seeker. Keep in mind, your Spirit Hall is a Storm Feather, but the Storm Feathers won't drop, so you need an additional source and aspect. Get the Storm Feathers to get this bonus up from your Sunbird Scorched, so you're gonna get a nice little flame ring around you, and you also get some potent furnace and acceleration, some nice damage buffs. But besides that, if you don't have it, go for unyielding hits on your ring, and then also aspect of redirected force on your ring, and then get some conceded aspect or something if you don't have the Sunbird Scorched. And also get your aspect of redirected force on your amulet if you're gonna play with a legendary one. And if you have some chaos uniques, try to get your Wuxi Par as your armor chaos unique at first, so you then can start and use a legendary weapon, and also get your aspect of redirected force on your weapon. But I will do another build guide when I'm at chaos unix. So for skill, it's pretty easily. You don't even need to have that many points into Thunderspike. You can check out the full char planner on my mobilities. I still need to correct my skill tree, but yeah, I killed every enemy regardless. So get just your Thunderspike with the accelerated Thunderspike, so you can get to your focus skills, and then max out your Apex and also your unrestrained power. Get 1 point Ravagers, also the replenishing Ravager. Then get your defensive skills, get 1 point in the armor height and enhanced armor height, and then you can take these points now to get reinforced armor height to get more block damage reduction. Get also 3 points to perseverance. You should be getting this resolve up every time, because I will show you in a minute how you can play as a Rota when you're arriving in Torment 2 with armored height. They have always max resolve and always the unyielding hits up. Then also get Concussive Storm with enhanced Concussive Storm with your Chit Rune. You can then later change this out when you're playing with your Crushing Hand weaving in between. Then also go for more max point Auspicious. I only have 3 points on Unvenom because it helps me with the poison resistance early on. You can remove it when you have poison resistance later on Torment 4. For your potions skills, go for max acceleration, brilliance, and max potent. Only go for Furnace ranks if you also have your Sunbird Scorched, because then your Storm Feathers are also Jaguar skills. In addition, for ultimate skills, go for Seeker as also the Exalted Seeker, then max Supremacy, Resolution, and then also Intricacy, and then go for Vital Strikes. You're gonna get 100% increased damage to vulnerable enemies. So because of Intricacy now, it is pretty easily to get up your unyielding hits buffs after you got your wall combi with Wuxi Par. You just need to keep weaving with your Thunderspike. Then if you're gonna press your Armored Height once, you can also press your Seeker, and then you have your Armored Height active and reset it, and then cast your Thunderspike again and just evade with your Thunderspike and you evade. Then every 4 seconds press your Armored Height again, and then also cast a Seeker, so we're gonna get the buff from Wuxi Par and can reset our armored height. And that was everything to go for this build. After that, you can basically do whatever you want in Torment. For mercenaries, for the beginning, get your Varane, because she will give you a nice movement speed, and later on go for Subo and go for opening fire. You can also go for your shared drink if you're gonna face along like pushing content, but that's only later on. With some pits for reinforcement, you can get Variana or everything you like. I hope I could show you a nice little leveling guide, which should get you with your Spiritborn through the leveling area pretty easily. And if you liked the video, please leave a like and a sub. It would boost my channel tremendously, and I would appreciate it a lot. And also write some questions in the comments down below. Until the next video, bye.